Good morning everyone. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app. You can attempt the quiz in this app and you can read detailed explanation. For regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box. We have started a new channel, Civils Academy. You can subscribe to it if you find it relevant. For hard copy books, you can visit our website gktbooks.com. Now, let's start. India has extended the ceasefire agreement with the three insurgent groups of which state for one more year. So these are the insurgents of Nagaland, and government, to be specific, MHA, that is Ministry of Home Affairs, extended ceasefire agreement with NSCN and its three branches till April 2022. See, these three, that is NSCN, NK, R and K. These are the insurgents groups in Nagaland. What is their demand? Their demand is sovereign Naga state, and it is given the name Nagalim. So they want that there should be a sovereign Naga state which would consist of all the areas which are inhabited by Naga people in the northeast of India and in the northwest of Myanmar. So as you can see in the map, this is Arunachal Pradesh, this is Nagaland, this is Manipur and Mizoram, this is Tripura, Meghalaya and Assam, and this is Sikkim. Now recently, the state of Meghalaya was in news because of Amparin Leongdo committee. Recently, this committee has submitted a report, and as per this committee, 3 out of every 1,000 pregnant women in Meghalaya are tested HIV positive. So this is very serious issue, and the number of cases in the state of Meghalaya, number of HIV positive cases in the state of Meghalaya are increasing alarmingly. Please note that in March 2021, Meghalaya had launched health policy, and this new health policy, which was introduced in March 2021, does include AIDS, but it does not prioritize the issue. So you can see it is such a big issue that 3 out of every 1,000 pregnant women are tested HIV positive. Apart from that, the state of Manipur was in news because of Sajibu Cheroba. So this is the Lunar New Year festival which is celebrated in the state of Manipur. It is celebrated by the people who follow the religion of Sanmahism, and these people are in Manipur. Next question is, Heideki Matsuyama is the first Japanese player to claim a major championship in which sports? So he is the first Japanese player to claim a major championship in golf. Recently, Japan was also in news because of few other events. Japan is the host of Tokyo Olympic Games. Japan was also in news because of 2+2 dialogue. It was also in news because of Quad is quadrilateral security dialogue. It was in news because of Malabar exercise. It was also in news as it showed its willingness to join Five Eyes Alliance. So this 2+2 dialogue is with Australia, Japan and USA. Recently, Australia was in news because of tropical cyclone Sarosa. So this tropical cyclone Sarosa hit the Western Australia. Five Eyes Alliance is an intelligence sharing alliance of 5 countries. These 5 countries are US, Canada, UK, Australia and New Zealand. Recently, New Zealand was in news as it became the first country in the world to introduce a climate change law for financial sector. Recently, New Zealand was also in news because of New Zealand cricketer Kane Williamson. So why he was in news? Because he was awarded Sir Richard Hadley Medal. Now coming back to this climate change law for the financial sector. So this law requires the financial firms to explain how they are going to manage the climate related risk and opportunities. Next question is, the day on which the Indian Army launched Operation Meghdoot is observed as which special day? So this Operation Meghdoot was launched by Indian Army. It was launched on 13th of April in 1984. Name is Operation Meghdoot, and it is commemorated every year as Siachen Day. So this was the operation which was conducted by Indian Army to secure Siachen Glacier. It is the world's highest and coldest battlefield. So this was celebrated on 13th of April. On the other hand, 14th of April was celebrated as the birth anniversary of Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. This is also known as Bhim Jayanti. Dr. Ambedkar was given the Bharat Ratna award in 1990. He was given this award posthumously. On the other hand, 14th of April was also observed as World Chagas Disease Day. 13th of April was also observed as International Turban Day. 13th of April is also important because on this day in 1919, Jallianwala Bagh massacre event happened. So this time we observed the 102nd anniversary of Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Answer in comment box. Which event was termed as Himalayan blunder by Gandhiji? Next question is, which institution launched Poshan Gyan, a national digital repository on health and nutrition? So this has been done by Niti Aayog in partnership with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Ashoka University. Name of initiative is Poshan Gyan. Poshan stands for nutrition, Gyan stands for knowledge. So it is related to the knowledge of nutrition. Niti Aayog is an executive body. Niti stands for National Institution for Transforming India. So this Poshan Gyan is a national digital repository on health and nutrition. It is a digital database. Now in the context of nutrition, recently Union Health Minister launched Ahar Kranti to spread awareness about nutrition. Apart from that, recently Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment had launched Poshan Abhiyan for elderly people. The objective is to provide nutritional support to the elderly people. The month of September is observed as the Poshan Ma to spread awareness about nutrition. Now, for elderly people, recently, Principal Scientific Advisor to Government K. Vijayaraghavan launched Manas app to promote the well-being across different age groups with a special emphasis on elderly people. So what is the full form of Manas? Manas stands for Mental Health and Normalcy Augmentation System. Now recently Niti Aayog was also in news because it launched the second version or 2.0 version of India Energy Dashboards. So this dashboard has been launched to achieve the development goals, that is to achieve the sustainable development goals and to focus on India's INDC, that is intended nationally determined contribution. So these are related to Paris Agreement. Apart from that, Niti Aayog was also in news as along with Atal Innovation Mission, it has signed an agreement with Dassault Systems to work towards providing a digitally rich ecosystem of innovation. That means to promote innovation. Now, in the context of INDC, recently a committee was in news and it is Apex Committee for Implementation of Paris Agreement. Answer in comment box, who is the chairperson of this committee? I know on regular basis I keep on saying, but hardly 30-40 people are going to answer it. This itself shows the level of seriousness. See, those people who clear exam, they are not extraordinary. They are just consistent. They are just honest towards themselves. They don't fool themselves that we are studying and they are just watching YouTube videos. This is a new trend I have noticed. People spend more than 50% of their study time watching lectures on YouTube without any pen or paper or without any active participation, and then they think why they are not able to clear. Nothing can replace self-study. I know on YouTube you will see n number of videos. In fact, YouTube is flooded with such content that watch these videos and get short selection and watch these videos to get this much marks. That's good for business because those are catchy thumbnail and most of the people click them and watch them. But trust me, there is no shortcut. Yeah, you will understand it after wasting your attempts, after wasting your parents' money. Anyways, enough of GAN. Next question is, the National Highway Authority of India is to deploy NSV to provide better roads. What does NSV stand for? So NSV stand for Network Survey Vehicle. So in order to provide better quality of roads, NHAI is set to deploy NSV. NHAI is National Highway Authority of India. It is under Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. So NHAI has made road condition survey using NSV mandatory at the time of certifying the completion of project and every 6 months thereafter. So for the first time, once the project is completed, after that, in order to check the completion, a survey is conducted. So for that, NSV is mandatory now and it will be conducted after every 6 months in order to ensure the quality of roads. Now, in the context of road infrastructure, recently one more event was in news as Environment Minister Mr. Prakash Javadekar announced that 1 crore plants has been geotagged along with national highways. NHI was also in news as it was the top entity in terms of capex, that is capital expenditure. We had already discussed this issue in our last lecture. Now in this context, recently one more public sector enterprise was in news. It is EDCIL. So why it was in news? Because it has paid its highest ever dividend. Answer in comment box, it is under which union ministry? Next question is, what is the name of farthest gamma ray emitting galaxy that has been discovered recently? So the name of this galaxy is Narrow Line Seyfert. It is the name of galaxy. Recently it was discovered and it is the farthest gamma ray emitting galaxy that has been discovered so far. It is about 31 billion light years away from the Earth. Our galaxy is Milky Way. Light year is a unit of length. Please remember this. For space objects, we use light years to specify their distance. Next question is, by what percentage the net indirect tax collection in 2021 has grown over the previous year? So it is 12.3%. The tax collection was 10.71 lakh and the target was 9.89 lakh. So this indirect tax collection included GST, customs and excise duties. Net collection from GST was 5.48 lakh crore during 2020-21. Please note that this is 8% drop as compared to previous year. So you just need to remember the trends. In case of GST, the collection declined as compared to previous year. However, in case of indirect tax, total indirect tax collection, GST is a part of this indirect tax collection. This collection increased and the growth is approximately 12%. That is, custom tax collection witnessed a growth of 21%. Next question is, Central Asia Center for Trade and Economic Cooperation is being constructed by which countries? So this is being constructed by the two Central Asian countries. One is Uzbekistan, another is Kazakhstan. So this will provide more business opportunities and this will serve as a large industrial trade and logistic platform for these two countries. Now please note that these two countries, that is Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, are the part of SCO. SCO is Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So 4 Central Asian countries are the member of SCO except Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan is 5th Central Asian country. So Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan or Tajikistan are the members of SCO. Remaining 4 members are Russia, China, India and Pakistan. India and Pakistan became the full-fledged member of SCO after Astana Summit in 2017. Headquarters of SCO is in Beijing and SCO have one RATS organization. It is Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure. Next question is, who has been appointed as the Chief Election Commissioner? So he is Mr. Sushil Chandra. He is going to succeed Mr. Sunil Arora who retired recently. Now apart from him, recently few other personalities were in news. One is Duti Chand. So she was in news because she was selected for Chhattisgarh Veerni Award. In addition to her, recently Siddharth Singh Longjam has been appointed as the next DG, that is Director General of NADA. What is NADA? It is National Anti-Doping Agency. Apart from him, Adil Jainul Bhai, the chairperson of QCI, that is Quality Council of India, has been appointed as the chairperson of Capacity Building Commission. This Capacity Building Commission has been established under a national program for civil services capacity building. This is also known as Mission Karmyogi. In addition to him, recently Alfred Aho was in news because of AM Turing Award. So this AM Turing Award is considered as the Nobel Prize of Computing. So along with him, the award was given to Jeffrey David Ullman. Apart from him, recently Josha Osmani was in news as Josha Osmani has been selected as the president by the Parliament of Kosovo. In addition to that, Guillermo Lasso has been selected as the new president of Ecuador. So these were the most important questions. Now please note that from yesterday, the test questions are provided in a separate video. So please check that in order to attempt the test. The test will show you your actual preparation. In test, you cannot fool yourself. So please make sure you attempt those tests, even if you are the busiest person in the world. Thank you, and that's all for the day.